Well, hello again, and welcome to the Roland's Reviews YouTube channel. First off, we know that today is September 11th, so we're just going to take a few moments for a moment of silence for all those who lost loved ones during the 9/11 attacks back in Manhattan in 2001, September 11th, 2001. All right. Okay. So you guys know, everyone knows I love to read and find new information that I have never heard of before. How many of you are familiar with Kent State? If you are, just indicate that in the chat section. So, if any of you are familiar with this particular incident, the Orangeburg Massacre. So, what happens sometimes when I'm doing research, um, I find, how you doing, VT? All right, VT is here. Reese Cup, Joyce Frazier's here. Bettina and BD are here. Sugar Daddy's here. All right, so everyone's coming in. So I know this is Sunday. How you doing, Jermaine? So everyone's coming in now. So if you are already familiar with this particular topic, please let me know. I just found out about it. Okay, so it's all new to me. So anyway, the Orangeburg Massacre. And folks, please, I don't give you all the information here. I'll give you some because I don't want to keep you for long periods of time because those of you still working like me are preparing for the work week. So please look at the video clips because I take time to find the best video clips. They're not terrible. Some are longer, but I find the clips that are going to give you, more insight to the situation or whatever that we have already discussed. Okay. So this was very interesting to me. I was looking up some other information and I came across the Orangeburg Massacre. Those of you who are just now coming in, if you're already familiar with it, fine, let me know. I just learned about it last week. I was researching something else and this popped up. Okay, so then I started researching it and watching a few documentaries on it. So, um, how you doing, Rhonda? Uh, I'm already familiar. If you and some most of you are already familiar with what happened so far as Kent State are concerned. Yeah, right, VT. Let me know. Those of you coming in, let me know if you're already familiar with it. Folks, please hit that like button. Please share this video on your various social media platforms so that we can have more people to join in the conversation. So this actually happened February 8th, 1968, folks. 28 students were actually killed. Excuse me, 28 students were injured. Only three were killed. Now, this is I compared this to thank you, VT. Thank you so much. I compared this to the Kent State incident, which I'll talk about more. And I are very familiar with the Kent State incident because as a senior in high school, oh, good, Sugar Daddy. Did you hear about the Kent State incident or the Orangeburg massacre? Let me know in the comment section, dear. So anyway, I didn't. It didn't make sense to me that why wasn't this covered? But we know why. So in high school, for my senior research paper, that was part of graduating. I actually did like a 10-15 page research paper on what happened at the massacre at Kent State. So it was all over the news. Most people are already familiar with it in Kent, Ohio. Oh, okay, good deal, Sugar Daddy. All right. Um, so with this again, the 28 students were injured, three were killed. Those that don't know, South Carolina State is an HBCU, okay? And so, of course, in the 60s, there was, how you doing, Pat, Patricia? So in the 60s, we all know that, the civil rights uh, situation was going on, the protests were going on, all right? Trying to keep up with the chat, folks, because I don't want to miss any comments. And so, students were protesting. From the research that I found, they were actually protesting. Uh, of course, we know about the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which was supposed to, ban or eliminate discrimination at public facilities. We know that wasn't always the case. So, students had been involved with protesting, trying to get this bowling alley owner to let African Americans, come and use the facilities. Um, and the sad thing about this, again, those of you just coming in, please check out the videos below in the description box below my video, and you can watch, and you'll actually see one of the gentlemen who was shot, and he explains everything as it happened minute by minute. The students were shot in the back. So we're always hearing, well, the police felt threatened, and so that's why they shot. But they were all shot in the back while they were involved in a peaceful protest on South Carolina State's campus in Orangeburg, South Carolina, which is right there with Claflin University, another HBCU. Right, VT, exactly. So you guys that are just coming in, tell me what you think about this incident in the comment section. So it was roughly 200 protesters who were out, and again, they had been, protesting against this bowling alley, and so they were just continuing with the protest to try to integrate it. Because again, this happened in 1968. Those of you who are just coming in, and the Civil Rights Act was in '64, so supposedly this wasn't supposed to be happening. The gentlemen who were killed, I'm going to call their names because there's actually a memorial for them on South Carolina State's campus. So Samuel Hammond Jr., Henry Smith, they were both South Carolina State students. And then unfortunately, there was also a high school student, Delano Middleton. His mother, he was there, he was just on campus to pick his mother up because she was finished, she was a maid on campus. And so he was just sitting there waiting, and then he was shot and killed. Um, and so, that's kind of sad, folks. And tell me what you think about this in the comment section, and we'll go from there. So police and firefighters, of course, how it started, again, the students were protesting. Police and firefighters were attempting, they say, to extinguish a little bonfire that the students started. And sometimes when students are protesting, they'll throw rocks or whatever. So what happened was, supposedly or allegedly, an officer was hit, and after he was hit, then the South Carolina Highway Patrol started shooting. They said that, the students started shooting at them. None of this was true, but of course, that's what they said. Uh, so, uh, you know, shotguns, carbines, revolvers. VT said, claimed they thought they were fired upon. Right, VT? VT knows this story. She's telling it before I can get it out. Very good, VT. Yeah, they said, well, the students started firing on us. Well, of course, after the smoke cleared, it was found that the students didn't have any guns, but we've heard that same sad story before. So, of course, the federal government brought charges. They had a trial. The charges were for excessive force. So nothing was for murder. Oh, well. And all 9 defendants were acquitted. Where have we heard that before? I know Sugar Daddy or VT is going to tell me. Um, and again, no students had guns. Those of you just coming in. And then the governor, bad enough these students were fired upon, the governor blamed the head of SNCC at the time, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee at that time. And so, they're going to push the blame. So he blamed it on the Black Power movement. And again, Cleveland Sellers at that time was the head of SNCC. So tell me what you think about that. Execute is the word, Sugar Daddy. You're absolutely right. And he was a national program director of SNCC at that time. Okay. So, right, Sugar Daddy, same situation all over again. I went and checked. Okay. Thank you so much, VT. Hi, partner. How you doing? So I did a little checking, and there's a Smith Hammond Middleton Memorial Center on South Carolina State's campus. So that's a good thing. So if you're ever in Orangeburg, stop by the campus and check that out. And so again, I was comparing this to, right, VT, uh, the officers who injured and killed people were acquitted. Cleveland Sellers was the only person who was arrested and went to jail. Oh, so in Kent State, with the Kent State massacre, 4 people were killed, 9 people were wounded. This happened, of course, in Kent, Ohio, May 4th, 1970. So unarmed students were shot by the Ohio National Guard. Of course, that was worldwide news. Uh, this was, there, of course, was a peace rally at that time. They were opposing the Vietnam War. So tell me what you think in the chat section. And again, as I was, researching this information, I found out about the Jackson State killings, VT and Sugar Daddy. Were you familiar with that as well? So I was researching that. And again, as you're researching, you find out other things that you're not aware of or that you don't know. How you doing, Four Corners? Okay, good to have you here in the Rollins Reviews live chat. Tell me what you think about the subject matter. The Jackson State killings, this happened May 5th, 1970. So this was like, 11 days after the Kent State shootings. And of course, no one was prosecuted. It's the same old story. So tell me what you think in the chat section. Those of you who are just coming in, we did have a little moment of silence. We know this is 9/11, which commemorates um, September 11th, 2001, when the World Trade Centers were destroyed, okay, by terrorists, okay? So all of our military personnel, our hats off to you. How you doing, Rock? Rock, and those of you just coming into the chat, let me know if you're familiar with this story. I just learned of it, and I love it. I just love the history of it. Again, as I uh, learn new info, um, I try to share it with you, and it's always good. Like I said, I have some history buffs on here with me as well who also like to learn new information, or some of this you may have heard of before, but you just didn't. Right, Sugar Daddy, you always tell the truth. Same story, killing with no repercussions. Right, VT. I don't even think the kids at Jackson State were doing. They weren't VT. You know the same old story. We were being shot upon, or we were being threatened. Right, Rhonda. So what do you do? What do you do? So you tell me what you think. Everyone who's here, and that's pretty much all. I didn't want to take out too much of your time. Most of you are getting ready for work tomorrow, such as myself. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the drawing, and you can continue to send me comments in the comment section. That'll be fine. And I will continue to read those. So now it's time for our drawing. Let me get the spin wheel ready. All right. If you're still here, let me know you're still here. Yeah, Rock, don't feel bad. If you look up under my videos, you don't even have to look it up. I have a couple of articles and I have 3 or 4 videos on the massacre. So you don't have to look for anything. I've already done that. Okay. Um, all right, here we go. It's time for the spinning wheel to get going. All right. I think everyone's still here. You have to be here to win, right? Okay, Rock, good deal. And if you catch the videos up under uh in the description box, you'll be like, oh wow. Okay. Okay, let's see who's going to win. All right, we're still moving on here. Kate. Kate is not here today. Folks, if I spin the wheel and people aren't here, I just spin it again. I hope you can see the wheel spinning. Okay. All right. Lucinda. Is Lucinda in here? I don't think so. I'm going to keep on going. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this new content. I love it. Okay. All right. VT, are you here? Okay. VT's a winner. Okay. The wheel is still spinning, folks. Patricia, are you still here? You are a winner, winner, chicken dinner, as Mark Holmes says. VT, Patricia, we need one more. How you doing, Spiky? Uh, we're pretty much done, but catch the replay and then leave me. You normally leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular topic because we're pretty much done. I'm just spinning so I can get my three winners and let you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Okay, it's on Pat again. I have to spin it again. So VT and Patricia and who else? Chef Fine as Wine. Are you still here? Okay, let me write those down. All right, Patricia, Chef, and VT. All right. Okay, folks, those are our winners for the day. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday. As always, you're very important to the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. I thank you for spending your very valuable time here. And again, yes, congratulations to all the winners. I forgot to do my little noise for you when you win money. I try to play the little sound for you. Okay. But if there's something you want me to talk about, that's one, two, and three. All right. So if there's something that you want me to talk about, let me know. For my winners, you know how we do it. As soon as I end the video, all you need to do is leave me a comment about how you enjoyed the comment, or something you learned that you enjoyed, or you can comment on what you want me to talk about next week or a topic in the future. So I am working on getting some more stuff set up for you. That's right, Rock. Let it ring. Let it ring. All right. I hope this has been informative, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. And as long as you guys want it, I'll keep bringing the news. Okay. So congrats, everyone. Enjoy your week. Be safe as you can if you have to go out in public, and just continue to be the best that you can be, and we'll all make it. Oh, I know, Patricia, you're getting ready for football. I understand that. So keep that in mind, folks. I enjoyed you all. I always do. And hope to see you here next Sunday. I know today's first day of football, so a lot of my guys aren't here, but that's fine. So that's okay. Enjoy your week. My winners, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section once I end the video. And I hope to see you all here next Sunday at the same time, 4 o'clock p.m. Thank you so much.